Hello everyone, Boris here from Madness Autoworks, and today what we're going to do is show you how to install our Madness MAXPower PRO ECM module on the 2-liter Alfa Romeo Giulia and also the Stelvio. I'm going to bring in Bill, our shop manager, here in just a second, and he will show you how to do this installation. Thank you again.
Hi, I'm Bill, shop manager, Madness Autoworks, Texas. Now the first thing you want to do is let the car cool down. You're going to roll down the windows, open the trunk, disconnect the battery before you start on the motor. We're going to disconnect the battery. The negative lead is towards the rear of the car. You're also, once you disconnect the battery, you're going to want to leave the trunk open. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach back here, and there's a gray clip that you're going to push in on, and you'll be able to pull off the negative cable just like that. You're going to push in just like that. Now if you have a Stelvio, the battery is right here in the middle. All right, first step with the Giulia is to remove the engine cover. If you have a Stelvio, there's a bar that goes across. You'll need to remove that first before you take these. And watch, these little tethers can be broken. So, there we go. All right, the next step is to loosen this cover here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it because so you guys can see the sensor that's under here. This is the same cover that's on the Stelvio as well. Like I said, you don't have to remove it. I'm going to, just to help everybody out. Suppose you push these two yellow things, pop this off here, push that right there, and this cover slides right out like that. On your harness is boost pressure, which is this one right here. Okay? So it's got a lock on it. You can use a pick or a screwdriver, you can release the lock, and then you just push on it and release it. Okay? I get a lot of questions on this sensor, so I'm going to show you a trick if you can't get it released. So you were going to release the lock, okay, and push it down. Now if it won't come off freely, you can take a pick or you can take a paper clip and you get behind it, okay? You get behind it and you can release the lock that way too. You can actually see it moving there, see? And then it just pops right off. So what I'm doing, instead of pushing here, I'm actually taking the pick and pushing it just like that. Okay, I like to hide the harness, so I'm going after A. So I'll go under all this here with both plugs here, just like that. Okay. All right, you're gonna look for the ramp side, and inside the plug it'll be flat. You got a flat spot here and round here. You're gonna marry those together like that. Click, lock. All right. And then for the sensor, same thing. You push it in, it's gonna click, click, lock. All right, now for your manifold pressure sensor, which is right here. Right here, same slide lock, same thing. You know, click it. You can use your finger as well. Push it, release it. And same thing, if you can't get it released, once you unlock it, you can just push up on this and on the other side of it. The manifold pressure is 4 pin. Same thing, it's got a flat side, lock, and slide this down here, lock. And we're gonna run the harness right along here. All right, and then the third sensor we're gonna tap into is the fuel rail pressure sensor. These are your coil packs. It's right between that. All right, that's right there, same thing. Click it up, lock it, push it down. And do the same, click lock. And this will only go on one way. Click, lock. All right, and we're gonna just tuck that down there like that. Okay, I always put our modules on the cold side. So the turbo's over there on the left side. And so I'm gonna put our module over here on the right side. And our fourth connection is power. Giulia power source is right here. There's a leg, 10 millimeter you can get to, I'll show it to you. On the Stelvio, it's right here. So both on this side of the car. Take a screwdriver, just release these, okay? Like this, and this is why we disconnected the battery, because we're gonna play with this hot source, and it's right there. So you're just gonna loosen this. It's gonna loosen it. You don't have to take it off. And you're going to snake the red wire underneath the reservoir and right to there. Put your cover back on. So now I'm going to put the cover back on that you don't have to take off. You just have to take it loose. I took it off so you guys can see that sensor down in there. Go. I'm going to feed all the wires underneath here. Just tuck it all nice and neat underneath there. Next, you're going to take your harness and you're going to go over this. So you're going to put this clip back on. All right, and click this into place. You got to make sure that clicks good so you don't have any check engine lights. And you're going over that. We're actually going to zip tie this, keep any wires from going down into the pulleys or anything like that. And we're going to zip tie our module right there. So we're going to run it just like that. Put your engine cover on, just like so. The reason we disconnected it is because of that red wire we installed on that fuse box. So just put this back on, click, that's it, click, give it a little pull, make sure it's nice and tight. We're going to go ahead and start the car, and there's going to be some warnings on. It's because we have to reset some sensors. So. Alright, you're going to see several warnings. These are normal. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn the wheel all the way. We're going to hold it for about 5 seconds. Okay? We'll go all the way to the other way and hold it. Okay? Then we're going to go back to center. Shut the car off. And there you go. That's how you install the MAXPower PRO on the Alfa Giulia and Stelvio. Any questions, please call or email.